Hello, welcome to Read the Tarot. How is everybody? I was on the other night, not for very long. I had some internet issues. Hello, Risha, how are you? Let me get you a message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Risha today? And hello, Priestess Maggie, how are you? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Risha? What do you want Risha to know? Thank you, Spirit. And Risha, your message is right here. It is the Empress. Major Arcana card, the Empress. I feel as if I've pulled the Empress for you before, Risha. The lesson in the Empress is to nurture your creative gifts and talents, share your gifts with the world, and create all that you desire in your life. You are a co-creator with Spirit, Risha. The Empress is all about bringing that beautiful, healing, nurturing energy to grow different areas of your life and see them flourish. All those dreams that you have that you're holding on to, those possibilities, you do have the power to make them a reality. Never forget that. And Priestess Maggie, let's get you a message. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Priestess Maggie? What do you want Priestess Maggie to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Priestess Maggie to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Priestess Maggie to know today? What message do you have for Priestess Maggie? You're welcome, Risha. Thank you, Spirit. And Priestess Maggie, your message is right here. And it is the Page of Pentacles. Never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, then you know nothing at all. But our Page of Pentacles can show up if you're at the beginning of a project. It doesn't necessarily have to represent school, but it can. It can show up if you're a student, if you're like going to college or something. But in all situations, the Page of Pentacles represents making your plans real, working hard and taking a realistic approach. Where the Fool may come for the beginning of an idea to say, let's use our imagination and let's come up with a plan, let's come up with an idea. The Page of Pentacles says, okay, well, I'm ready to go beyond the daydreaming stage, the idea stage, and I'm ready to start making this a reality. And hello, Jess, how are you? So that Page of Pentacles is letting you know that you're in that stage right now. It's time to be practical, to take real steps towards those things that you're manifesting. And let me know if that resonates with you. And Aisha Ayu, let me get you a message. And happy Wednesday to you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jess? What message do you have for Jessica? What do you want us to know? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jess? What do you want Jess to know? Hello, Eliza. How are you? And Jess, I do feel David coming through much stronger, way stronger than ever before. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jess? Um, Jess, did you say that there was something where your father gave you a bunny before? Because I do hear him talking about a bunny again, and I'm not looking at the document. I mean, I'm live. I haven't looked at the document, but I'm seeing the bunny and I'm hearing your birthday is Saturday. Okay, so did he give you the bunny for a birthday or for Easter? Did he give you a, okay, I think he's talking about, we've never talked about a bunny. Oh, we've never talked about a bunny? He, I think he is trying to tell me that it's your birthday, but did he ever give you a bunny? And spirits do come through much stronger for special days, things like this. Yeah, I am seeing a bunny. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jess? What message do you have for Jess? Oh, interesting. It's a white bunny. Do you know if it was a stuffed animal, a white bunny with a black spot around the eyes? Eight of Swords. Jess, the only limit to self empowerment are those that you place upon yourself. Be on the lookout for a bunny, a white bunny with like a black circle around its eye. You might get a message in the form of a bunny. I don't think the bunny could be symbolism, but it could be. Let me see what it stands for. Oh, well, yeah, I did forget that bunnies are associated with fertility. I hope it's not coming through as that. It does represent fortune and abundance. And if you, I know you don't want any children. If you suddenly are pregnant, then we'll know it was a symbol. Okay. What about the name Danny? I know he's David, but any connection to a Danny that you would know? Hello, Serenata. How are you? I wonder why with that bunny. Oh, you are at the beginning of a project, Maggie. Oh, interesting. And that's what we can show it for. Do you mean your grandpa? Hmm. Anything with a banana or banana tree that would connect to Dan or Danny? Okay, let me see Eliza for you. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Eliza? What message do you have for Eliza? What message do you have for Eliza? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Eliza? What do you want Eliza to know? I do want Eliza to know. Thank you, Spirit. And Eliza, we have the devil. The devil. You could be dealing with some habit, some temptation, something within you that's kind of trying to take a hold of you. Could just be a bad habit. The devil teaches us to confront the darkness within ourselves. This card urges us to examine and overcome our worst fears, doubts, and dark thoughts. You cannot truly free yourself from the shadows until you taste it yourself and choose the light within. Okay. And what about Scott? The name Scott. Elise, it's all right. Scott's your uncle. Um, is there a Jackie or Jacqueline? Oh, you're going through a breakup. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Elisa. That could be what's going on. Jacqueline's your cousin. Okay, yeah, he's coming through much stronger, Jess, much stronger than ever before, which is very, very good. He is still with your mom. He's in the light. He's much stronger, much stronger. Now this is interesting. I do remember the motorcycles, but now he's showing me a red bike, but it's not actually a motorcycle. This is a child's bike, like a kid's bike that's red, but it's a red bike. Um, no, not child's bike. Maybe this is a mountain bike, and it has like the mountain bike handlebars. Yes, he is. You used to have a red mountain bike, okay? Yeah, he's showing me a lot of things. Trying to move through. I'm getting a name, but I'm losing it very quickly because I'm shuffling the cards. But it's a CO name. I know that there's Carol, but it's not Carol. It's something like closer to Connie or Core. I don't know. I'm not really listening. Oh no, it's him. It's him. As soon as you came in, it's like I said. You know, just I can't remember everything that comes through for a person, especially months later. But sometimes when you come in, your people come with you, and everything just starts flooding. But I do feel that I did not miss it with this white bunny. I do think he was saying birthday, but there was a white bunny, and I do feel that there's something strong with that. Okay, and Sarabi. And you're not sure anything about the white bunny. Like, or could this be a dog? Could there have been a white dog with a black spot on his eye? It's like the spot is what's kind of standing out the most, almost like Spot. Almost like there is wasn't there a dog on the Little Rascals that had a white dog with like a black spot around its eye? Something like that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sarabi? What message do you have for Sarabi? What do you want Sarabi to know? What do you want Sarabi to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Sarabi to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Sarabi to know? Sarabi, we have the Two of Wands. Visualize your desire and make actionable plans to go after it. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. Yes, it's completely white with a like a black spot around the eye. Well, I think actually maybe there's another spot, like a black spot towards the back of it. Maybe it's not a bunny. I don't know. Now I'm getting other imagery. I think there's a dog on the Little Rascals. I don't know if it's a Little Rascals dog with a spot. Katie is an American Pit Bull Terrier. Oh no, I think, did they draw that spot around it? No, it's not like that. Okay. Well, did you have a Pit Bull Terrier? But I thought the dog on the Little Rascals had like a normal looking spot, but that was just like a ring around the eye. That was kind of funny. I'm just trying to see if there's any symbolism here. Maybe it was actually a puppy. Is that really what that looks like? Somebody drew it on with some eyeliner. I'm laughing because I don't think that dog really had that spot. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna share this really quick. I just googled this, right? You've got, I don't know if you've all seen this, but you've got to see this. And you know, back in the day, this was like, oh my god, they totally drew this on this poor dog. Look at the eyebrow. Can you see that? I do not believe that was really what that dog looked like. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just a little side note there. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bunny. I do think yeah, did you see that? And he had a little eyebrow. That's not what I was picturing in my mind. I thought it was like a real spot on the dog. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. PETA would never allow that today. Yes, the Little Rascals. Yes, did you see that spot on that dog? I guess the dog's name was Petey. When I went to Google a picture of him, that poor little dog. But actually, on the other eye, it looks like he has like a real spot. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You gotta Google this poor dog. Hello, Chaos. Let me get you a message. they absolutely drew that on that poor little dog's face. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for chaos? Oh my goodness, Jess. I'm hearing happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, and your mom is smiling and showing me flowers. Showing me a bouquet of flowers. Light purple stands out, but I also see yellow and pink. Did your mother bake cakes? I know that your mom had her struggles as well. But did she actually know how to like bake a professional cake? Like like the type you would buy at like a Publix bakery or like a grocery store? Like did she know how to actually make like a real cake? Nothing crazy, okay. Would there be a significance to her actually like slicing strawberries to put on a white frosted cake? Again, that could be symbolic of something, but I do feel that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing cake, and I'm seeing frosting, I'm seeing decorating the cake, but then I'm seeing slicing strawberries to put on the cake. Would strawberry have any significance for you? I don't think it's like the 4th of July. So let me get to chaos. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for chaos? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for chaos? Oh, what was this? Yours does, and your birthday cake was also fresh. When was this chaos? Yeah, and that's what it was. Just I saw like two different images. First, I saw, and that's what usually happens in here. First, I saw her like wanting to bake you a cake, but then I saw her like holding like the frosting, and then I saw right white cake, white frosting, and then I saw the strawberries being sliced. So chaos. But your mom is not in spirit, right? Your mom is living always since childhood. Okay, but your mom is living, right? Chaos. Sometimes I do just pick up that energy. I'm going to be working eventually. Oh, I've got good news. My husband is going back to work. My husband got injured at work last September. He came home from work, opened up his truck, stepped out of the truck, collapsed to the ground, and could not get back up. Well, it has been a journey, let me tell you. And he's been on workers' comp ever since. And yeah, that's what I thought, Chaos. Your mom was still alive. But see, sometimes I will connect with you, and it's just clairvoyance to kind of see these things, even though, they haven't passed over. But I still kind of like to dig deep to see, like, is it really just clairvoyance, or is your father in spirit? And I always kind of wonder about that. Yes, and yet he had surgery. He's been recovering. Now he's not getting like the full. He doesn't have a full clean bill of health. He still has. He got his MMI, and he does have a. Oh, but chaos. When is your birthday? He said happy birthday to you also. Wait a minute, I missed it. When is Chaos's birthday? Your birthday cake was this recent? Oh, that's what I was saying. So I'm hoping that he gets back to work and gets back to making the money so I can go take classes with this incredible medium. You're an Aries, okay. Yeah, Aries are pretty strong in my family. I gave birth to two Aries. My aunt's in Aries, my sister's in Aries, my cousin's in Aries. My stepfather was an Aries. I married two Aries. Not at this time. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for chaos? What message do you have for chaos? And happy birthday to you, Jess. I think there's going to be some visitations for you on your birthday, around your birthday. They can't make it on your birthday. Definitely, definitely stronger energy here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for chaos? Oh gosh, Jess, is there a Lynn or a Linda? And I don't know, chaos, is there a Leslie? Chaos, Queen of Wands. Here I am knocking over it. Sam, how are you? Queen of Wands. Confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself. Own your flaws and rock it without caring what other people think. Your middle name is Lynn. Oh, okay. Your dad passed in January. Okay, Chaos. See, this is what I'm wondering. Is it really clairvoyance or is it actually your dad? So let me set an intention to see. Um, is this an R name, a Robert or a Richard? Your middle name is not. Hmm. Either chaos, any connections to E names like Eunice or Eugene or Eric. That's some E names coming through. Then was your attorney chaos? Chaos, did it? Attorney, wait a minute. Didn't you have this big situation with a coworker who was trying to set you up with they were stealing things? Weren't we doing readings on that? Wait a minute, chaos. I forgot all about this. Didn't we do a bunch of readings like a while ago about you were being set up? Somebody had come into the house trying to steal documents. I remember. I am seeing it now. Yes, they broke in your house. Was there a safe? Wait a minute, was there a safe? They came into your house and they were taking financial records. But did you have a safe? I feel like I'm looking at a safe. So has this been resolved? Yeah, they stole things. Um, so Lynn was your attorney in this case? But was there a safe, a SAFE, in like the middle of a room? But now I'm getting superimposed images. Now I'm seeing a safe in the middle of a room. Now I'm seeing an old safe off by the side of a wall in an older room with newspapers, faded newspapers. When your faded newspapers turn, like that coffee stain type beigeish brown. It's not resolved. Oh, yeah, that all just came flooding back. Okay. Wait a minute. Does your dad have something to do with this? These are coworkers. Your mother might have been involved. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Um, I think I think your dad is trying to say something because first I thought I saw like a safe in the middle of a room, but then I felt like I saw a safe in a dark wooded paneled room. I've been saying dark wood paneling several times today. Very strange. But in a dark wood paneled room, like up against the right, the way I'm looking at it, if I'm looking straight at it, I can see like on the right side, like some sort of old, like a blackish looking safe that you might see on lakes from like the 40s or 50s with old newspapers, old tan papers. You're talking will. No, I don't think these are symbolic. I think these are real papers. I'm getting a couple of names, William and Harry. Now we can't talk about it. Was there a Lincoln? Like I don't know. I'm seeing Lincoln. I'm thinking maybe it's a car, but something with the word Lincoln. I'm thinking Lincoln Continental. Those are names of distant relatives. Anything to do with Lincoln. I don't know if this is a Lincoln. Okay, now I'm seeing some other things. Was somebody a coin collector? Was somebody actually at a desk, like a stately type desk? Maybe somebody who had like law or like very professional, um, seeing like a almost like a hand carved, like very stately looking desk, executive leather, executive type desk, um, nameplate. Did someone work in a bank? Something like this? Somebody with an important sitting at a desk with a nameplate. Dark pen with gold on it. Okay. And these are the things that were in that safe? Okay. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Okay. Also, I'm hearing something about the name like Wallace and then like Truman. When you started putting those other names, I started seeing like Harry Truman. Your uncle is very high up in a major well known banking firm. Okay, yeah, because I'm seeing somebody sitting at a desk with a nameplate. Very, very important person. Would that uncle be your dad's brother? Or would that be your mother's brother? This, I thought it would be your dad's brother. Just seeing. Did he wear glass? Does he wear glasses? Like I'm not sure if I'm getting the face right because sometimes I get things that they start to superimpose, and I'll start getting like almost like watching three different movies at once with the images superimposing. Um, Uncle is dad's brother. Okay, so is this what it was? Hello, Cora. So he wears glasses. So is this what this is all coming down to? That you're trying to find out what was in the safe? Is this the heart of the whole problem, chaos? Because that's what I'm saying. And I saw two safes. I saw one that seemed to have like some sort of like navy blue on the dial, which seemed odd. And then the one up against the wall with the newspapers, I was seeing was very like dark with like brass, like a brass or gold like looking fixture, and it seemed much older, something like from the 40s. The other one seemed more like from the 60s, maybe 70s. Let me see why there are two safes, if they're connected. What is your dad's name? Okay, what is it about Lincoln, Wallace, and Truman? And let me know your dad's name. Is there Henry? Because I got to get out of my logic trying to see like who am I connecting with. One day I will get to the point where they straight up tell me who they are and I hear it. But that's like there's like so much pressure that I put on myself. Get your name, and it just kind of screws everything. Um, what is this about the saints? Um, something, Lewis. Okay, something about something about a black leather pouch that was also in the safe. It was like a hard type case. Your mom says the safe was broken into. Okay. He is showing me two safes. Two safes. Um, would the word brokerage mean anything? You said broke, right? And I was kind of like, is it broken into? But I, I'm asking him to like spell out words for me because I'm getting, I want to make sure I'm getting this accurate. But I'm hearing like brokerage, brokerage. So like mortgage, broker, a brokerage firm, something like this brokerage. Well, that's interesting. Brokerage relates to the employee. I don't want to start putting conspiracy theories out here and start saying wild or wacky things. So I have to be very careful. I'm not sure why he keeps speaking about his brother. This is something I'd have to like sit down with a pen and really try and just jot down everything that's coming through. Yeah. Or yeah, that's something we'll have to really take some time to figure this out. The uncle is under investigation. Okay. Is that for sure, or you're just saying maybe that's possible? Because I don't want to put conspiracy theories out there. But is the will, is this connected also to a house and property that he would be have an interest in as well? Would your family have had any connection to presidential families? Okay, Cora, thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. Let me get you a message. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Cora? What do you want Cora to know? What message do you have for Cora? It's a little bit more than just having newspapers of presidents, right? There was actually some sort of connection to them. Because that's what I saw, like a very presidentially looking desk with the name plate and just being very important. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Cora? Oh, I see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Cora? What message do you have for Cora? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Cora to know? Yeah, there's definitely, your dad is definitely trying to give some messages here for sure. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Cora? This is, I guess, this is what happens when I take 2 weeks off from mediumship. Thank you, Spirit. I was just speaking to my lovely little spirit friend in my house, and I'm like, how do you think it'll go? Do you think there'll be any mediumship today? Of course, Six of Pentacles. You need to actually do some spell work against that chaos. You need to banish that. Give to others wholeheartedly before you expect to receive the same yourself. Yeah, that type of toxic energy, especially from your mother, because granted that that's true and that you're not mistaken. Um, there's strong ties between mother and child. So there's a lot of power when we do those types of things against, the people that we birthed from our bodies. Stronger connections than just doing something negative to, a random person on the street. There's psychic ties, there's emotional ties, there's genetic ties. So you actually need to, I hate to say it, because some people feel, like, especially in the Christian community or mindset, that you just need to walk through life forgiving everybody, no matter what they do to you, 100 times over. But I say there's something to be said for putting that type of toxic energy either out the door or back on the sender. So, I mean, it depends how close you feel to your mom. But I wouldn't tolerate that type of evil to be directed at me from anyone, including my mother. So you absolutely need to address that type of energy in the spirit realm, because this person is trying to, I mean, if it's true, if allegedly this is true, this is somebody, whether you're blood or not, who's trying to destroy your life. And there are many people out there who put on the news. Blood doesn't mean anything these days. There are mothers doing all sorts of evil things to their children. So if you're in survival mode, then you need to fight like a warrior. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Amber? What message do you have for Amber? But in a situation like this, protecting yourself is first. You can deal with forgiveness later. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Amber? What message do you have for Amber? What do you want Amber to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Amber to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Amber to know today? What do you want Amber to know? Amber, your message is right here. And it is the Ace of Wands. Let your path be guided by your creative gifts, your passions, and your drive. Recognize and embrace your personal power. Ace of Wands. And that's a hard situation, Chaos. Sam, the lovely Sam. Are you still here, Sam? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sam? What do you want Sam to know today? What message do you have for Sam? What message do you have for Sam? What do you want Sam to know today? What message do you have for Sam? And Sam, your message is right here. Knight of Pentacles. You can't get the result without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. And Sam, I just want to say that Knight of Pentacles was our situation card in both the YouTube and the Facebook reading. Did you bring in the Knight of Pentacles? And now, Sam, here it is again as your spirit message. Just in case none of you know, I also have a channel called Fractal Flowers where I do a daily tarot reading every day. And Sam here follows me on YouTube and Facebook. But the Fractal Flowers channel is having all sorts of synchronicities in the readings. And today I did the reading on YouTube, took a little break, did a reading on Facebook, and the first and last cards were the same. And the other two cards were like, I pulled the Major Arcana card, the Sun, in the first reading, and then I pulled the Moon in the second reading. Then I had the Four of Cups in the first reading, the Nine of Cups in the second reading, King of Swords in the first reading, and Queen of Swords in the second. So it was like the gender changed in both readings, but the messages were identical. Yeah, and there's something about that house, Chaos, about, who's getting that house. Um, yes, I should, I should Teru Ayu. It is $25 though. I have had a price change, but of course you can donate for a reading. Unless you want like the life purpose, that's 30. But all my readings are Celtic crosses, and that's why I set them to $25. So all the tarot readings are 25. The special tarot readings and then the mediumship and channelings are 30. But I was doing Celtic crosses for some people for like going in for like 20, 25 minutes for like $3. And I just can't do that. So I've made it one flat rate. And then like when PayPal takes their cut, it's like, I got $2. Celtic Cross is like way deep. Yeah, my teacher was like, "You're charging what?" He's like, you know that this is like a $200 reading, right? I'm like, okay, I'll do 25. Oh, Chaos! I didn't even know. Let me put my phone up so I can keep track of the donations. I'm not even looking. No, Cash App doesn't. PayPal does. PayPal charges. Unless you put down like you're giving it to friends or family, they won't charge me. But otherwise they do charge. They take out a lot too. They charge, and then it's like when I bring it to the bank, if I don't do it in like 3 or 4 days, then they charge again. But Cash App is really good about that. But hopefully things are going to get a lot better for me now that my husband's going back to work. So excited. Okay, so let me get to your message, Irene. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Irene? What message do you have for Irene? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Irene? Oh, Irene, your message is right here. And Chaos, were you making a donation for a tarot reading? And Irene, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I love this deck. Look at how beautiful. Like all the women are like all princesses and like these beautiful Greek togas. And a quick, sharp mind is your greatest asset. Always be alert, crystal clear, and focused in your perceptions. Oh, thank you, Chaos. Yeah, this was very interesting. If you want to continue, if you could send me a photo of your dad, your mom too would be good, but definitely your dad. I want to. I want to kind of dig a little bit deeper because as soon as I set that intention, there was a huge safe in the middle of a room. And I do feel like your father is showing me these safes. I don't think you've ever mentioned safe to me before. I don't think you ever mentioned to me that it was a family member you were concerned about either. So it all started with the cake, right? It all started with Jess and seeing her mom wanting to make her a birthday cake, and it was white frosting with like a frosting decorator thing, whatever you call that, and then it was a superimposed image where I saw somebody slicing strawberries for a cake. Oh, interesting. Now, your uncle isn't close to your mom, right? Like, your uncle couldn't be in something shady with your mom, right? I mean, it's just kind of like my logical mind is like, why do I keep seeing the uncle? And you're saying, my mom's doing this and this. And I'm like, everything that's coming through is about this uncle. So I'm not saying that that's like some sort of premonition. I'm just saying that that's my mind wondering if the two are doing something. Maybe he's advising her. Okay. Well, that's what I mean. Doesn't like him being in control of her money. Is he in control of her money? Because that's what I'm wondering. Like, I feel like there's some sort of connection between this uncle. And not so much, I don't know, the house? I'm not sure. It's $25 and you'll get an in-depth Celtic Cross. Okay, that's what I thought was kind of coming through, Chaos. Um, she thinks he cheated your dad over many years, and your dad made sure your uncle would keep control over his money. So there is something that he's trying to tell me about the uncle, and hmm, it's not Florida, is it? Only because when somebody was making those strawberries, I thought they lived in Florida. Oh, it's 4:44 here in Tampa, Florida. Okay, so let me see. We did Irene. Next up is Yajni. You will get a free message from Spirit. Please let me know, Yajni, if you do want a tarot reading. Your mom put the house in a trust and your uncle lives in Florida. Oh, see, this is just your dad has something to tell you, Chaos, for sure. Big time Chaos. I even felt it was Florida. Um, wait a minute. Okay, Chaos, I do feel that your uncle is going to make sure that everything is done correctly and that this is why he has left his brother in charge. I do feel he's saying to let you know everything's going to be okay. Um, is there a Charles or a Charlie? And I'm also hearing like Parker or Parker. Okay. Yajni, are you still here? Sam, did you see your message that it was the Knight of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Yajni? What do you want Yajni to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Yajni to know? Charlie is your friend. Oh, we did this before. Yes, we did. And you know what, Chaos? This is weird because the night that we did this reading, I actually have this reading clipped because do you remember? I think I said, and see, it's so weird how it's like I see this in a movie. So when somebody mentions it, it like comes flooding back to me like in an image. Um, I think I said to you, was it a black truck? And then I said, was it a different color truck? And then I said something like I thought I saw like an 8-track cassette tape in the truck. Um, do you remember this from that night? And this was the night. This was the New Mexico stuff, right? The Albuquerque was coming through. Remember the Albuquerque and the hot air balloons? Well, there was a part, and I actually have this clipped from that reading where I was kind of going in and out of a trance state, and I said, I said, does anybody have a Spanish connection? I have the name Ramos, Ramos. And then I said, Salvador Ramos. Right. Well, the next morning, and I didn't come back live to talk about this chaos, but I did make a little post. The next morning, I was like, what was this Ramos? And I saw the black truck, right? But I think I had asked you if Charlie had a red truck. Is that correct? Um, because I started getting superimposed images of trucks. So the next morning, right, Salvador Ramos. So the next morning, I was Googling Ramos, okay? And I've got this on my Read the Tarot community page. I have this all documented. The next morning, I was looking up, okay, he was the red Lincoln. So what happened was the next morning, I was Googling the name Ramos. I was looking up for anything about Salvador Ramos. That was the day, okay? The next day, after we were up doing the Albuquerque and the hot air balloons, the next day was when Ramos shot up the Robb Elementary School. I wonder if it was a black truck because now the Robb Elementary School shooter in Texas ditched a black truck. And I kept looking, who is Salvador Ramos? Who is Salvador Ramos? And Salvador was Ramos's stepfather's, the mother's boyfriend. His name was Salvador. And I was just like, I think it was starting to come through. I don't think that was clairvoyance. I actually think somebody from that boy's family on the other on the other side was trying to bring it through. I'll bring this up for you to watch. I have it clipped and everything, but I don't usually, when weird things like this happen, it just happen. I don't usually bring them up or anything like that. But that left me shocked. And I was on the hunt to find who Salvador was. Okay, let me see. It's over here in my community wall. Oh, you know, I think it's on the Fractal Flowers community wall. I think that's where it is. Yeah. I think I have some of it on the Read the Tarot community wall. I don't know if I can even share a fractal. If I can share a different community one. I think El Salvador was your husband's country of origin, who was also murdered. Wow. So that probably was economy of spirit that night as well, chaos. Now, do you have a connection to Ramos, Ramos? That's how it works. Is Jess still here? Okay, let me see. That was a couple months ago, I think. Here it is. On May 23rd. Okay. Salvador Ramos. Oh, no, 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 no. What came through was Manuel Ramos. That's what it was, not Salvador. Manuel. Okay. Let me see if I get. I don't know how this works. Oh, report it. No, I don't want to report it. But you know, I'm going to send you the clip. Well, how do I put this out there? Let me see. Share. Let me see if I can share it. Okay, yeah. No. Okay, let me see. I'm not used to. This came through on May 23rd. But you were here when it came through. Oh, I think it did share. Okay. Yeah, Manuel Ramos was the shooter. His murderer was never found. Whoa. Yeah, there's a lot to do, and as I grow in my gifts, this is exactly where I'm going to go. Chaos. I'm going to go into helping with unsolved crimes. I actually have a channel that I'm starting called True Crime Tarot. Yeah, that night did get very heavy. It got very, very heavy, and like I woke up the next morning and I still felt this type of heaviness. Um, I didn't know that you had felt all of that heaviness too. I'm sorry. I wish I had known. I could have done some like white light protection. You probably needed to do some protection exercises. Because sometimes I just like dive right in. Because with me, it's like I'm just sitting here shuffling cards, and it's like boom, somebody's coming through. But I'm not doing white light protections with all of you who are watching. People are coming and going. What do you mean concerned for what? I mean, do you want to do a tarot reading? Because like I said, I'm doing all the Celtic crosses, and we can look into this. I don't know what happened to Jess, but I don't know about where you are or what any potential dangers would be. We need to make like a white light meditation. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ankita. Let me get you a message. So you had a break-in a week ago. We need to do a Celtic cross. Yes, we need to see what's going on. And do you feel in your heart that your mom is somehow connected to a break-in just a week ago? Yes, and Kita, I will give you a free message from Spirit. Celtic Cross tarot readings are $25. But I will give you a free message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Ankita? I'll put you up. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Ankita? What do you want Ankita to know? What do you want Ankita to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Ankita to know? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands, Ankita. Always watch your back and mark your boundaries, or others will mark them for you. Ankita, this card will show up if you are in a situation where you need to be on the defense, where you need to be protected. So if you're in a situation where you feel like somebody is either creating drama in your life, it could be something a little bit deeper than that. But either way, Spirit is letting you know that you need to be on guard. You need to protect yourself. Please let me know if that resonates with you. Okay, I have somebody spamming the chat. Let me deal with this. Okay. Okay. And let me see 1 second. You're welcome. It did resonate, Ankita? Okay. Yeah, please be careful. Okay, thank you, Chaos. Casey, I'm on a donation reading right now. But if you're still here, when I am done, I will give you a message from Spirit. Okay, Chaos. So you want to do a Celtic Cross? And I'm going to pull one more card for you. One more free message first. And I want you to think about the question. Oh, thank you, Chaos. Well, think deeply about the question that you want to ask. Because if we're not too specific, I'm going to pull the High Priestess and the Moon. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Chaos to know right now? What do you want Chaos to know right now? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Chaos to know right now? What does Chaos need to know right now? What does Chaos need to know? Okay, right here. Ace of Wands. Let your path be guided by your creative gifts, your passions, and your drive. Recognize and embrace your personal power. Did we have Queen of Wands for you before in your other message from Spirit? I can't remember. That card's no, I'm not going to do that. You asked something. I don't want to do it that way because that's not what I asked Spirit. I was asking Spirit what you should know. Okay. That was all about your personal power though. Both cards were about your personal power. That Queen of Wands was telling you to rock it. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? And that Ace of Wands is all about your personal power as well. So we do see you stepping into your power, but I do want you to meditate on your question. I mean, I don't know. In my mind, I feel like I want to ask, like, who's behind these break-ins? I don't know if you want to just say, are you safe? I mean, we could say that. Are you safe where you're living? Should you leave? Anything like that? I have a crystal here on my cards. I'm going to clear them and charge them. You can't afford to. Okay, so Chaos, have you thought of the question that you want to ask? And welcome to everybody in the chat. Right now I am on a donation reading. Too much on your mind, okay. Okay, I will just ask if you're safe in your home, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Is Chaos safe in her home? What does Chaos need to know? What does Chaos need to know about her home and her living environment? Is she safe where she is? What does she need to know? Is she safe? What does she need to know for her security, her protection, her safety? What does Chaos need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Now, the first two cards only represent the question about your safety. They don't provide an answer. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What does Chaos need to know about her safety, her living environment, her living situation? Okay, we're right here, Chaos. Okay, I'm going to go with this one first, and then I'm going to give you a second Celtic Cross for free, because I've already got my energy in this one. Okay, so we have the Lovers, because what I'm doing right now is, are you safe where you are? But we will do yours second. So the Lovers, and this just represents where you're living right now, and Seven of Cups. Okay. The Lovers, it does make me want to know if you moved into this home where you're living now with somebody else, or was it just a matter of love from your heart that you felt, a lot of love and peace and safety there? But we're seeing that with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of fear. Okay. So what was supposed to be a perfect, wonderful, loving, safe environment is now riddled with fear, and that's represented here. Our goal is the King of Swords. Now, I don't know anything about your living situation. I'm not sure if you are the King of Swords, and the goal here is for you to represent this energy, but I feel as if the goal here might be somebody else. Are you hoping that somebody, an authority or an expert, somehow brings clarity and peace and safety to your situation? It makes sense to you? Okay. Our obstacle is very important, because this is the obstacle of what's going on. That is our next card. Three of Cups. Our obstacle here is family and friends. Family and friends, emotional relationships are blocking your safety. This is the obstacle. Okay, well, that would make sense. The King of Swords. But our obstacle here, it can represent three people, but our Three of Cups is all about celebration, enjoying time with family, friends. Okay, so what is around this is what I want to know. The Hierophant is around this. This could represent a zodiac sign. Now, Cass, you said you're an Aries. Is there anybody involved in this situation who's a Taurus? Doesn't have to represent a Taurus, but it could be Taurus energy. but our Hierophant is also traditions. Okay. Traditional things, education, following the rules, being connected to a community. Your cousin is a Taurus, okay. Also surrounding this is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Is your cousin who's a Taurus female, and is she somehow involved? But do you have any idea who this Queen of Cups could be? But we'll keep looking into this, and this is like an extra bonus one that I'm doing because I'm going to ask your question. That's going to be the real reading. Okay. The next card is your immediate steps, which is going to let us know if you should stay or should you go. We have Eight of Pentacles. So we have a lot of hard work, working hard. Yes, to both female involved, okay. A lot of hard work here. And let me pull one more for your long term. Eight of Wands. Okay, we have two eights. We have two eights. You know, this doesn't really answer it straight up. Because this could either, now the Eight of Wands can be receiving a very important piece of news, but it can also be coming to a quick conclusion. So let me know if it resonates with you. Our Eight of Pentacles is diligently working, being steadfast, not giving up, working hard. Do you see like that house in the back? And here he is working super hard to get the things that he needs to make the money to make this happen. Then our long-term approach, our long-term action is the Eight of Wands, which could represent getting a very important piece of information, or it could represent coming to the realization that this needs to end quickly. Let me see what your approach here is. Four of Pentacles. Okay, your Four of Pentacles means to stay put. The Four of Pentacles means you're not moving. You're kind of stuck. And we will look at about with your mom. But the approach to me looks like this is something, and let me know if this resonates, because it looks to me as if it's saying you're going to stay and work it through, and then you're going to get, I believe, some sort of information. Okay, but now the next card is our outcome. Very nice. Your overall outcome is the Sun. So are you working right now, taking steps to increase your security in some way? Because it looks to me like that's going to pay off in the long run. And if you have any questions on this, I can pull more cards based on the card that you have a question about. So let me know how this resonates with you. The wonderful news is the Sun is your outcome. So whatever is happening, whatever you're going through, it is going to end and it's going to be better for you. So just keep that in mind. Because of this outcome, it could even be that there's just a lot more fear here that you're dealing with. Staying here for now, trying to get a job and update your place. Okay. Our King of Swords is having that security, that safety. So the obstacle, though, is still, do you connect with this obstacle of the Three of Cups? The obstacle here is like you're not getting together with people you like. You're not feeling this camaraderie. You don't feel that you can trust others. Maybe people on the outside aren't helping you. The Hierophant, which is what is around you, is pretty much like focusing on a group. And we also had the Queen of Cups. So, are you near this cousin? Are you in a situation where there should be people? Well, are you in a situation where there should be people in your family supporting you and helping you, but they're not? Because this is the obstacle. I mean, your children, I don't think, are your obstacle. It seems like there's an obstacle to you feeling safe because there's supposed to be people outside you, either friends or family, who are supposed to be making this something, okay. And so, but do you feel that that's somehow blocking your sense of safety? That you have no family there, that you're too cut off from family. But even though you are feeling cut off from family, maybe cut off from support, it shows me here that you're going to work very, very hard. Kind of like you're going to work hard and build this home. I don't know how old your children are or anything like that. So I want to get a little bit more clarity on this. I'm going to pull them back and I'm going to leave the Eight of Wands out. Because that Eight of Wands either means you stay and the situation ends, or it means you get some sort of news that resolves the situation, or it means you leave very quickly. But that Four of Pentacles to me is like you're not leaving. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What insight can you show me on the Eight of Wands? What does the Eight of Wands mean to chaos? How will the Eight of Wands play out for her in the safety of her home? Thank you, Spirit. How will the Eight of Wands play out for chaos in the safety of her home? So I'm going to do another Celtic Cross on here, and then we're going to do your question about living with your mom. Thank you, Spirit. How will the Eight of Wands play out in the long term in the safety of chaos' home where she is? Okay, and it's right here. Okay, so let me see what this Eight of Wands represents. Oh, check that out. Eight of Pentacles again, and King of Swords now together. So this Eight of Wands is representing the question, which we're saying the hard work and getting that safety. Our goal is now Page of Swords. I'll put this in here. I have my background music in my ears because it actually helps me for my mediumship. So your goal here is Page of Swords, which is showing me that you can think of some strategies and steps to take to overcome the challenges. Your obstacle, again, is the Magician. That's Aquarius energy. No, it's not. That's Star. No, isn't Magician Aquarius as well? think the Magician, if I remember, is an air sign. No, I'm not sure, but it does seem to be an air sign. Um, but the Magician is all about using your will to create your own solutions. It seems to me that this is what's going on, that you do have some fears in your mind. I'm seeing that too with the messages Spirit brought through about your, I think it was Queen of Wands and Ace of Wands. So there is something more like a fear that's holding you back from like executing your power. Okay. So let me see what else is around this Eight of Wands. We have Ace of Pentacles. So we do have new beginnings for you. You're looking for a job. That looks like that's going to come through. Queen of Swords. Yeah, we have a lot of swords here where you are able to take authority of the situation and change things. Now, your outcome, immediate outcome, judgment, rebirth. Yeah, so this is not you moving. This is you like saving this situation. Long term. Oh, interesting though. Long term is Three of Swords. Even though it looks like you're going to stay, for some reason you're not emotionally going to be happy here. Does that make sense to you? The overall approach is Six of Swords. You know what? I think you're going to stay and I think you're going to make it work, but then I think you're going to want to move. Five of Pentacles is the outcome. Staying. Are you not happy where you are emotionally? It seems like you can make this work, but you're just not going to be happy then. That outcome is the Sun. That was pretty much about the safety, but when I asked specifically about you staying there rather than leaving with that Eight of Wands energy, even though you make it work, split concern about mother and children both need you but too far apart distance wise. I see. Okay, so let me see. You wanted to know, find your question again. If you move to where your mom is, will you be able to live together? Okay, let's see. I'm going to do another deep shuffle here. Even with all that going on, you love your mom and want to be closer and take care of her. You're a good person. It'd be best if you and your mom just had some feeling. It was a lot. What? Is there any way you and your mom could like? Well, you're too far away right now, I guess. I don't know if there's any type of maybe phone therapy that you two could do. something online, like a virtual Zoom. That might help. But let's see what will go on about you moving closer to your mom or living with your mom. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Should Chaos live with her mom? And if she moves to where her mom is, will they be able to live together? Will Chaos be able to live with her mom? And is that in her highest will? Will Chaos be able to live with her mom? Chaos, is there anybody with a RU name? Like Ruth? Something along the lines of Ruth? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Should Chaos live with her mother? Will she be able to live with her mother? Is that in her highest will? Spirit. Okay. Remember, the first two represent your questions. And we have Strength and Six of Swords. Okay, so we have Strength. Do we have any Leos? We also have Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords came up twice. I know that, of course, you'd have to travel to be near your mom, but just wondering, is there water involved? But the Six of Swords is about healing, so that's representing the question. But we do see the travel, we see journey. Just wondering if there's any water involved. Doesn't have to be, but let me see our goal here. Five of Pentacles. So this is that mother and child card. Oh, okay. The mother and child, so I feel this represents you and your mom. The Five of Pentacles represents ill health and rejection, even can represent financial troubles. But it seems to me that this card represents the goal of you and your mom restoring and healing your relationship. So definitely not definitely not any water. Okay, obstacles is the Lovers. So your mom is single, right? Now the Lovers showed up before in your original question when I drew for you. Here the Lovers is the obstacle, and I think that it's what you're saying. I think you two just can't get along well. Could represent an actual lover who would be trying to be in the picture as well. But I think this is actually a representative of the issues you two would have living together. Now let me see what is around you two living together. Oh, yeah, this isn't so good. The Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict, fighting. This even shows, this person in the distance with their back. Well, this one's just sitting there by themselves. Let me see what else would be around this. Well, Ten of Cups. So this is like you and your mom seem to have a love-hate relationship. Well, you know what, Chaos, know that your mom does love you. Even though she doesn't know how to show it, even though this is like, the fighting and this type of stuff, your mom does love you. So even though you have this energy where you're not feeling the love, your mom remembers, even though it wasn't always great with Your dad, she definitely, remembers when you were born. Yeah, it's hot, cold, but she definitely remembers, you were her little baby. She remembers you. So let's see what else is going on. Immediate is the Hermit. Now, see, there's so much of you being alone, feeling like ostracized. It's sad because it's like that imagery just it keeps showing up over and over again. Like here it is, the goal, right? The goal is take that child, mom, take that child and hold her in your arms and love on her. That's the goal. The obstacle is just not feeling the lovers. Okay, just not feeling that love. What is around is again, sitting off by yourself, feeling alone and rejected and dejected and feeling very miserable. Even though this is coming to say, Mom does love you. Here's Mom holding that baby in her arms. Remember when you were a tiny little baby? But then the immediate response is the Hermit, Major Arcana, feeling all alone. I wonder why it's like that. The long term would be Two of Cups. So here it is, hot and cold again. It goes again from the Hermit being all alone to the Two of Cups, where that relationship, it's is it going to change from the hot and cold? No. Does your mom love you? Yes. And you learn to get along? That would be another. So the overall approach is King of Wands. King of Wands. That's like being the leader of the family. Let's see the outcome here for you moving with your mom. Oh, the outcome would be the Nine of Cups. It would be good, but you would be away from your children. That could also play into the feelings of Hermit. That could play into I do, and there's a lot more to find out here. I want to the next time I'd like to see things you could do to heal your relationship with your mom. But I don't know. Do you think you can? Well, you were asking if you could live with her. Do you mean like would she open the door to you, or do you mean like would you be able to handle it? Because it looks to me like she would absolutely open the door to you. I don't think that was metaphorical. I think that's literal. And it would be wonderful if you two could work this stuff out. I'm going to ask Spirit for one more card for you, right? I'm just going to say what should you do, and see what Spirit says. That's right, Jeanette. Well, see, Jeanette, the thing is, I do Celtic crosses, and I go deep. You know. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pull one card for you. Thank you, Spirit. What should Chaos know in one card? What should Chaos know about selling and moving in one card? What should she know about selling and moving in one card? What should she know about selling and moving in one card? Jeanette, you have to come over to my other channel, $10 Tarot. What I do is this channel is going to be the $25 and up, and then I'm going to do specials on $10 Tarot where all the readings are $10. But here it is 25. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Well, my twin flame reading is 30, Jeanette. Thank you, Spirit. My twin flame, see, this is why my prices have increased. My twin flame reading is like 45 minutes long. That's not something that you just, like if some reader is like, is that your twin flame? Boom, yeah, that's your twin flame. No, that ain't how it works. I just shuffle these cards in 2 minutes, and yes, that's your twin flame. No. The twin flame is an in-depth reading. What is the purpose of this twin flame? What does he need to learn from this relationship? What you need to learn from this relationship? Twin flames are brought together to give something to the world. When twin flames come together, like here's an example, whether you like them or not. John Lennon and Yoko Ono, twin flames. John Lennon was murdered. Yoko Ono has been single ever since. He kind of like gave up everything for Yoko, and she gave up everything for him. But what did they bring to the world, right? It was this global peace movement that she still continues today, even though he's not with her. So twin flames are, it's a very, very big thing. You know, it's not like I just want to know one card if that's my twin flame. George Burns and Gracie, you know, sometimes the twin flame union will come at a time to bring healing and light and peace. And you don't have to be somebody super famous. You know, I'm just using that as an example. But the twin flame union is something so much more in depth than what a lot of people portray. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for chaos and one? And one card about something and selling, not just chaos. Just chaos and here is your card, chaos. It is judgment. Again, judgment. It is rebirth. It is bringing that relationship back from the dead, back to life. Judgment is all about rebirth, bringing things that were gone. This is a chance for you and your mother for renewal. Yeah, it's a chance for you to really bond and heal and have this relationship that you're missing. Make sure you don't just show up on her doorstep, because this is a hot and cold relationship. And pretty interesting though, because as much as what you need from her, she wants to give it to you too. But there's just something in her nature where she's old and set in her ways. But that love is very there, very strong, very there. And it would be so wonderful for you two to have this healing and restoration. So you would be taking care of her then, is that correct? And I don't want to read too much into it, but the judgment card, judgment could, is that what you were saying? Judgment, she's going to have you judged? Oh my God. Oh, that can represent legal things, that's true, but I feel that this is the rebirth of the relationship. That's what I feel. Let me see what the next card was, even though I only did one. Oh my gosh, look at what the next card was. The Empress. The judgment isn't to put you in jail. That's your mom. Oh my gosh. Well, let me just, Spirit, am I pushing it to do one more? No, 3 of Wands. Spirit, you gave us a whole reading. I only asked for one. King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. The Magician. Strength. Oh my gosh. The Moon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spirit, that was too much. I have to show you this. I only asked for one, Chaos. I only asked for one, but Spirit gave us a whole reading. I only asked for one, Judgment, right? So then I asked for the next card for clarification. Because you said Judgment, you made me scared when you said, oh, she's going to have me get arrested. So it's Mommy. It's the Empress. Major Arcana. Okay, look at all the Major Arcana coming. Judgment, the Empress. 3 of Wands. This is exploration, going on an adventure. Look, he's standing up here on his tower, looking out at the land, ready to go on an adventure. 3 of Cups. What came in before as your obstacle is now here. Saying, here comes that community, that love, that emotional, healing. The Moon, more feminine energy. Strength. Not only are we dealing with all this feminine energy, but we're dealing with tons of major arcana. Strength. This is a move. This is absolutely a move. The Magician followed it. I mean, there's no point in me pulling more, but then King of Pentacles. So this kind of makes me wonder about the wealth. This kind of makes me wonder if there isn't something here that is going to be healing and financial prosperous for you. I'm not sure what the King of Pentacles is representing or who it's representing, but I only asked for one. Oh my gosh. I just pulled the next one and it's the Emperor. This is like major. This is father energy. Oh my gosh. The Hanged Man. This is like every major arcana card. Oh my gosh. Temperance. You saw me shuffle these. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Tower. This is like every major arcana card. The Tower is tearing down what's not working to rebuild. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's Mommy holding the baby. This is a yes. This is a yes. It just goes on and on. I'm putting them back. That's just wild. That is wild. It is time to heal this relationship with your mom, Chaos. And I don't want to be too vague and on point, but for Judgment to come up, now Death didn't show up, and that's good. But I do kind of have a check in my spirit, like almost like you want to go call her first and make sure that don't sell your house and move up and knock on her door. But you want to make sure that this relationship is healed before she passes on. Before she passes on. And that was mind blowing. That was a really amazing spread. I only asked for one. The Spirit just blew me away. But the Emperor also showed up with the King of Pentacles, because when I saw the King of Pentacles, I was thinking of your father and the will and the house and all this stuff. And so I was trying to figure out, are you supposed to be bringing the King of Pentacles energy, or is the King of Pentacles more about your father? And then the next card was the Emperor. So that was, yes, that was just spot on. That was mind blowing. Spirit does it again. Spirit is so amazing. I love you, Spirit. I love you. And some people are like, who are you talking to when you say Spirit? I'm talking about the Holy Spirit, God, Jehovah. Jehovah Shalom, Jehovah Jireh. Jesus, God, Spirit, Holy Spirit. Jehovah Jireh, my provider. But everybody calls God what their culture and religion has trained them to call God, and that's for everybody to decide who God is to them. So I just say Spirit because that way I'm connecting to my viewers, right? The people I'm reading for. But yes, the Holy Spirit, source. Because it all comes down to one God who created all of this. And that I will never, ever give up that belief. My beliefs may shift, my beliefs may change, but I will never, ever give up the belief that one God created all of this. And I call that God Yahweh, Jehovah, Elohim, El Shaddai, Adonai, the Holy Spirit. Yes, Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. And as a psychic medium, I do believe that Jesus was a psychic medium. Jesus was talking to dead people. He was a prophet. He knew what was coming. He died, and all of his friends saw him again. He went up on the Mount Transfiguration, and they said, "Why do we see Moses and Elijah with you? They're dead." So the Bible is full of people believing in life after death. There's also a verse in the Bible that says when Jesus rose up from the grave, that the souls of hundreds of other people came up out of their graves as well. Is this a little verse? Let me see it. A lot of people never talk about that. The souls also raised. When Jesus raised, I can't remember how the verse goes. No, not that one. Romans 8:11. If the spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead is living in you, he raised Christ from the dead. No, that's not the verse. Let me see. Jesus' resurrection. Other people resurrected too. Better. Um, I think it's Matthew 27:50. Very surprising how hard it was to find this. Um, Here it is. Okay, here it is. Matthew 27:50 to 53. And Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and yielded up his spirit. And behold, the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom, and the earth shook, and the rocks were split. The tombs were opened, and many bodies of the saints who had fallen asleep were raised. And coming out of the tombs, after his resurrection, they entered the holy city and appeared to many. Matthew 27 was again 50 to 53. Matthew 27:50 to 53. I have to get a memory trick to remember that. And nobody ever, in the Bible, they never said like what happened to all these people who died and just like rose from the dead and were walking around the city. Like, were they spirits? Did they disappear? Did they die again? But it's funny because so many people who are quote unquote Christians, like this one who's like coming in here attacking me and all this stuff, attacking me for an ability I was just born with, you know, just born with it. Most of us are born with it. I just played with my imaginary friends. That's, you maybe had too many kids in the home, so you didn't, you know, play with them. Yes, I love I'm Possible from Impossible. I love that. Oh, I am. You know, I do. Oh, yes, absolutely, Casey. Absolutely. You know, the one thing though is that I always keep in the back of my mind is that the lie of Satan, right, with temptation and the great fall was, um, did God, did God say you will die if you disobey? You won't really die, but your eyes will be open and you will be like God. And I feel like that was the original sin, the original lie, not just to tempt Adam and Eve into rebellion and disobeying. And of course, I do look at this as metaphor. You know, I don't believe literal trans. You know, I don't really believe in literal things like that, but I believe in more metaphor. So I do believe that the point wasn't so much the rebellion and the disobedience, but the lure of you will be like God. So even when I believe today that I am a co-creator with God, a co-creator with Spirit of my life, it's so important, in my opinion, that we don't confuse co-creation with creation, that we have to understand that we are, even though I truly believe that we pass away and our lives continue, I don't believe in the literal hellfire anymore. I do not believe in that. I have communicated with too many spirits and have had too much confirmation that people are being healed by a loving God after they pass away. But I do still very much think it's very important that we never ever become so self sufficient or become so enamored by our own gifts and strengths and even our power to co create in this life that we forget that we are the created being, that we did not create this. We aren't the ones creating this. We did not create this universe. We did not put the life in the seed that's in itself. We did not do that. And we always have to remember that, you know, that God is always the creator. God is always the source. But I had, you know, a very traumatic at times, a very strict relationship with the Christian church from a child. And it's taken me a lot to undo the damage. And people who are born natural mediums are very, very much damaged from Christianity. Like this person coming in to say these evil things to me, it is, you know, a tad bit triggering, you know. Exactly. But exactly, chaos. But it is a tad bit triggering because, you know, I've had all these attacks, and it's like, you know, if my normal self is this evil, and Jesus did not fix me, God did not fix me, then I have to accept God made me. And it's the same way I feel with homosexuals, that the way the Christian church has just obliterated, and just savagely, brutally murdered, you know, people. And, you know, you just have to draw a line in the sand and say, you know, if you can't operate in love, then I can't operate with you. Absolutely. Absolutely. And another big thing for me is that difference between discernment and judgment, because it's one thing to have discernment, and I believe that that we are supposed to discern spirits. We're supposed to discern people. We're supposed to have discernment, but we're not the judge. We're not supposed to be out there judging people. And a lot of people, in my opinion, what I have discerned, have confused discernment with judgment. And they don't use discernment. Instead, they're on their high horse judging people, looking down on them. And that is, a travesty in my opinion. But so when I say, Spirit, thank you, Spirit, Spirit, please show me this, please show me that. That's who I am speaking to. So even when I ask Spirit to show me a message in the Goddess Oracle, I'm still speaking to my God. So it can be a little confusing. It's definitely triggering for a lot of quote unquote Christians who might be thoroughly indoctrinated in something different. When I was in the church, like a quote unquote practicing Christian, I used to take my Bible and I would pray about something and then ask God to show me the answer in my Bible. And I close my eyes, flip through, and a lot of people do this, and a lot of people get real responses, real answers to their questions. So, well, tell me what you thought about this chaos. Yes, Casey, I am winding down. I want to get Chaos's feedback and let me know what she thinks. And then Casey, you will be next. And I'll go back to my spirit messages. I think Chaos might be a little bit behind. I'm not sure. But I'll wait for her to show up. But I will, Casey, I'm going to get you a message from Spirit. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Casey? What do you want Casey to know? Spirit. What do you want Casey to know today? What message do you have for Casey? What message do you have for Casey? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Casey to know? What do you want Casey to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Casey to know? What message do you have for Casey? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Casey? Casey, your message is right here. We have the Two of Swords. Take the time to properly weigh your options before deciding. And Casey, this can show up if you're at a crossroads, if you have a decision to make. Maybe you just feel like it's time to let your emotions lead, but Spirit is saying no. Whatever the situation is, whatever this problem is, you have to really address it from all sides. You have to be critical, analytical. Don't jump to conclusions. Take your time, weigh it over, and make sure that the decision you make is one that you really feel led from your heart as well as your mind. But don't let your emotions get the better of you. Please let me know if that resonates. and Lost Soul, I will get you a message from Spirit. The reading will be $25 if you want an in-depth Celtic Cross. I give free messages from Spirit, but if you want a question answered, that's an in-depth Celtic Cross reading that I do for $25. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Lost Soul? What do you want Lost Soul to know? What do you want Lost Soul to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Lost Soul today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Lost Soul? What do you want Lost Soul to know? Lost Soul, your message is right here. The Sun, Major Arcana. The Sun card teaches us to find the joy in all situations and reminds us of our own personal power. It encourages us to confidently shine our inner light and to manifest our desires as conscious creators. Oh, awesome, Casey. Thank you. Lost Soul, we have the Sun. The Sun. Such a beautiful card. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end this stream and go eat some dinner. And then I'm going to go live on my Facebook Read the Tarot later tonight, where I do a lot more psychic mediumship over there. So if any of you want to head over there and follow me, facebook.com/read the tarot, like my page, you will see me over there. And I want to thank everybody. And Chaos, thank you for your donation. It was honor reading for you and to bring your father through. And Jess, I know you're not here, but it was an honor to bring your father through tonight as well. And hopefully there will be some more mediumship coming through tonight. So happy birthday to you, Jess. And I know that your father and your mother are watching over you, with you. I'm not sure what's going on with this bunny dog, black eye thingy. Let me know when you know. But again, I'm no longer simulcasting on oh, Karen, you come in right when I leave. Karen, I'm going to get you a message. So Karen, if you want an in-depth Celtic Cross, that's $25. If not, that's fine. I was ending this stream. I'm going to give you a message from Spirit. If you want a Celtic Cross, it's $25. If you all feel that $25 is too much for you, go to my $10 tarot channel. That's where if I'm live there, everything is $10. So what I'm going to be doing is for like my subscribers, creating some like private streams and just being like, come over here to $10 tarot. But I'm not going to be there tonight. So right now I am going to give you a message. I was ending this stream. If you want a Celtic Cross in-depth look at your situation, let me know. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Karen? What do you want Karen to know tonight? Spirit? What do you want Karen to know? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Karen? What message do you have for Karen tonight? $25 is what it costs to speak to me on the phone for a tarot reading for half an hour. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Karen? Karen, is there something going on with a daughter, maybe? And something to do with like a girl. 8 of Cups. Let go of what does not serve you and move forward to the next chapter of your story, Karen. Time to let go of those things that no longer serve you. I feel like there's something with like a young girl or something, I'm not sure. Okay, well I'm going to, she's pregnant? Your daughter's pregnant? Is there an L name? Is she pregnant? Is this like not married and pregnant? This is like a concern of her pregnancy? Let me see. Do we have a grandmother in spirit? Is there a grandmother in spirit, maybe with an M name? I'm not sure if this is grandmother, but is there an M name? I feel something like a Mabel, Marla, something along this nature. What are you saying yes to? Can you let me know? Moma, Mama. Karen, have you been in my? Were you in my chat before? I remember one day that there was a bunch of like M names like that, and I remember the Moma. Did, were you here? But I don't remember you. I remember saying Moma before. Is it Moma or Mama? Anyways, I'm not focusing on the message. I'm focusing on this. Is there somebody with a J name? Maybe like a Jeanette? Maybe not Jeanette. Like I think a couple of names. I'm not sure who's here. Something like a B name like Bianca, a J name like Jeanette. Getting a number. Are you like greatly worried about your daughter? I don't know what this is. Let me give you a few cards before I go. Just see what this is. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Karen? What do you want Karen to know? What clarity can you bring me to what I'm seeing in pictures? What do you want Karen to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Karen to know? Spirit. Okay, Karen. What do you want Karen to know? We'll do 5 cards. I'm just going to give you 5 cards. Situation, challenge, solution, advice, and outcome. Just see what's going on. Because Spirit dropped something on me before I left. What do you want Karen to know? What do you want Karen to know? Okay, right here. Our situation is 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is block change. Something is staying the same. Okay? So whatever your situation is, something is blocked. Energy isn't flowing. The 4 of Pentacles can represent money, can represent some financial issues. But the situation here is some energy is blocked and it's not moving forward. Our challenge is the Queen of Wands. Now that's interesting. This could represent something with your daughter, but the Queen of Wands, it could represent confidence, self-esteem, self-assuredness. Okay, let me see our solution, which will let me know a little bit more. Solution is Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Solution. Okay, so this seems to be more of a self-esteem, confidence type issue. I'm not sure if this is for you, Karen, but our situation is somebody is just not getting the recognition, the praise that they deserve. So somebody may be feeling dejected, rejected, maybe feeling like their power is leaving them. So Spirit wants you to know that you have full power control over the situation to practice self-love, raise your self-esteem. If there's somebody bringing toxic or negative energy towards you that's making you feel down about yourself, take authority over that and end that. The advice from Spirit here, oh, the devil. Yeah, there's something toxic going on, Karen. I feel like there is a toxic person from the outside. I don't feel this is um, well, the devil could be related to this negative type of thinking, but I have more of a feeling that this is an outside person bringing conflict, tension, and negativity into most likely your life. The outcome here is Ace of Swords. Seek clarity in your situation. A clear vision is your roadmap to success. Could you please let me know if any of this resonates with you? Because this is what you call a blind reading, where like you didn't ask me any question and I'm getting a reading here. Um, this is like completely blind, but I feel as if possibly there is some negative, toxic energy, most likely in a person, although it could be a situation because that was the first message from Spirit. But it is time to address this, not to live in bondage, not to live in fear, not to let anybody else hold you down, hold you back. Again, possibly for your daughter because that's who came through, but I don't feel that. I think this is for you. But Spirit, your ex is stressing you out. He's a Taurus. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this makes more sense. That it does seem to me like this is a man. So especially coming through with this devil trying to put you in bondage. So just know that you do have the power in this situation, and don't be misled, don't be fooled. You're not in bondage, you're not in any type of situation where you're trapped. Spirit has given you the tools to cut those ties and break free. So you might need some cord cutting with this ex if you haven't. Very toxic. Okay, I have the Hermit. I'll just show you this. The Hermit was flipped over, which means it's supposed to be part of my reading for you. And this is my gift to you before I end the stream. The Hermit is letting you know, Karen, to spend time with Spirit, to spend time meditating. Oh, and you have some powerful ancestors in Spirit. Do you know if you had any ancestors who practice, I don't want to say witchcraft, but or maybe witchcraft? Do you know if you had any ancestors who were maybe New Orleans? Okay, so that just came as a flash, everyone. So the Hermit, spend time in Spirit meditating. Spirit wants to work with you. You have a lot of gifts that are being developed, but I do feel that you actually are connected to some strong women with gifts. Let me know if you know who these women are. Well, there's Moma. Moma seems to me like a little Christian lady. I'm not sure. But I do feel that there was your grandmother was heavy spiritual mother prayers. Yes, now that's not Moma, right? Because there's one that I feel like is a very strong Christian woman, but then there are some who wasn't, quote unquote Christian. You're from the Caribbean. Okay. Yeah, these are the ancestors I'm talking about. Is this Moma who is like maybe Catholic? Well, like sometimes like voodoo practices get transferred and translated over the years into like Catholicism, but they still kind of have their roots. But I'm saying you have some ancestors who were, it's not voodoo. I don't even think it's hoodoo, but it's something that I'm not familiar with the word, but it was more hands on herb. Oh, Adventist. Okay, so that's the one, right? Yeah, so you do have some that were not Adventist. Yeah, because this one, MoMA, I believe, is very Christian, very spiritual. But you also have ancestors who like knew how to work with herbs, knew how to even healing, like healing women. Now maybe MoMA wasn't a healer too. I think so. MoMA, this was her family from the Caribbean. I feel like these might be her ancestors as well. Um, Now you're saying the Caribbean, but was there anything Creole or Haitian? Creole or Haitian as well? Anybody who spoke Creole, do you know? Although I could just be stretching this because I'm not very well versed with all of this. The territory and what type of religion this could be. But I am seeing like a religion, like women in white dresses, barefoot. Very interesting. What was the message again? So the message was to take authority over this X, to banish this toxic negative X, and that you have ancestors on the other side who are working and pulling for you. Um, the baby is a blessing, um, very much a blessing. Okay. And hello, Isabel. Oh, so your daughter couldn't have kids, and now she's pregnant. So yes, miracle baby. Okay. Yeah, and this is why I'm seeing that there's healers and ancestors from the other side, and they're yeah, I believe this baby was a miracle, a blessing that has come from beyond. Is there somebody with an R name, something like Ramon, Raymond, Ramon, anything like this? Oh, well, there's Moma, Moma. But no, this is like with a R in Ramon, Richard. I feel like there's something else. How does she say it's hard? Oh, thank you, Lake Wiley. I didn't even know you were here. Oh, Richard is your son who passed. Okay. She's very sick. How far along is she? Because sickness is actually a very good sign of a healthy pregnancy. Is she worried that this is like ectopic? Is that the word? Ectopic? How far along is she? I was laughing at what Blake said. Um, Let me pull a few cards for your daughter and her pregnancy. Because when you did first pull up, I thought that there was a problem with your daughter. Um, but I do hear the ancestors saying that this baby is a blessing. Oh, 4 months. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. It's just her emotions. Let me just pull some energy, pull some cards here. But the ancestors are saying this baby is a blessing, a miracle. So I guess the problem with her is she's not sure how to deal with this. It's a scary time to be pregnant too. I mean, even women who are trying to have babies and are getting pregnant are being hit with, the condition of the world and all this. It's scary, so especially if you weren't actually preparing for a pregnancy. But yeah, so she should start feeling better soon. 4 months this week. Pregnancy, morning sickness, super bad during the first 3 months. Good sign that the baby's healthy and strong because your body's making all these great, great hormones. And she should probably start to feel a little bit better. Hello, Miss Main. How are you, Miss Main? I haven't seen you for so long. I was leaving, but if you stay, Miss Main, I will give you a message. Poor Miss Main always comes in for a message. And she's like, I'm leaving. But Karen is here, and her ancestors are coming through, and there's a Richard. Let me see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Karen's daughter? What message do you have for Karen's daughter with 1 or 2 notes? So, Karen, I'm going to do this a little bit quickly. I'm just going to gift you a Celtic Cross. They are $25. But I'm just going to gift this one. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Karen's daughter? This pregnancy, what does Karen's daughter need to know? And the first 2 cards, wait a minute. The first 2 cards are going to represent the question. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Karen's daughter? Let's see, right here. Okay, here are the first 2. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, beautiful. 10 of Pentacles, happy family, happy, lovely, happily ever after. So is she married? And Page of Swords, new beginning. So it's a mind. It's playing a role on her mind. She's got to think differently. A quick, sharp mind is your greatest asset. Always be alert, clear, crystal clear, and focused in your perceptions. So she doesn't want to get into she doesn't want to get into this negative, toxic thinking and do that to herself. Our goal here is the 9 of Swords. Our goal here is to overcome her fears and her doubts. She just has a lot of doubts and fears. Your thoughts do not have power over you. Control them, let them go, and make peace with your own mind. Again, this is for your daughter. If you want to show it to her later, maybe she needs to see it. The Spirit is saying this is all in your mind. You have a lot of fears in your mind. Her obstacles are Wheel of Fortune. Again, what she said. She wasn't expecting this. Her obstacle is that Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny has come. As the wheel turns, ages come and go, fortunes rise and fall, and people are born and die. The Wheel of Fortune card shows that nothing is permanent and teaches to embrace the constant ebb and flow of life. She needs to see this message. She needs to see that Spirit has willed for this baby to be here, and she wasn't prepared for it, but there's a bigger plan. There's a bigger destiny, and that's why she's pregnant. And she needs to open and embrace her future because life isn't guaranteed. None of us are guaranteed tomorrow. So she has to learn how to get rid of these fears and embrace the gift that God has given her. What's around her is 6 of Pentacles. This is another card that represents give to others wholeheartedly before you expect to receive the same yourself. But the Six of Pentacles is also a card about giving and receiving, about blessing and taking, and also a card about having children. Okay. Also around her is the Ten of Wands. So she does feel um, burdened. She really was not prepared for a baby. And here we can see, Madonna with the baby, Jesus. Although that's how I see it. Not sure if that's exactly who is supposed to be depicted here, but who else could it be, right? um, Share the burden, lighten your load, and learn to delegate. You don't need to do it all alone. So she just feels overwhelmed. I hope people are comforting her, bathing her, helping her out because she needs a lot of support. Now, her immediate action, oh, I love it. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. She is beautiful. She is strong. She's got this. She's going to be a wonderful mother. Maybe she doubts herself. Always follow your heart. It will never lead you astray because it knows things your mind can't explain. One day she's going to look back at this and say, how did I ever think that this would be hard? I love you so much. Um, Nine of Pentacles. Look at the imagery between the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles here. Look at this. The Six of Pentacles. So now what is going on with the mate, the father? Because it seems that this is where the burden is coming from. The Nine of Pentacles to me usually is a single mother. So if she's fearful that I'm doing this all on my own, I'm going to be all alone, she's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. She can do this on her own. But I'm a little not concerned, a little curious if there's going to be some man in the picture here. Her overall approach is the world. Um, she's going to be fine. She's going to complete this cycle. She's going to have the world. She's going to be look at this woman right here. All these women representing the world as lavish, luxury, abundance. But this one right here looks like our mother, the hand, resting over her belly. And our outcome, our beautiful outcome, and this is what I'm saying is Two of Cups. I feel as if she could have some love coming through as well. If she's really burdened, if maybe dad is like, I'm not ready for this, you lied to me, and maybe there's been some sort of fight, and that's what's really going on. I feel that it's very, very possible that if it's not him, somebody's coming. Open yourself up to the possibility of love. Set the intention to attract the person who makes you feel whole and in perfect balance. But our Two of Cups, this is like twin flame lovers energy. So if she's really downtrodden and depressed, feeling I'm going to be doing this all on my own, she absolutely can do it all on her own. But I do feel as if Spirit is saying that there is a partner coming for her. So I hope that helped. I hope that will bless her if she sees it. um, Thank you, Darren. And if you come in again, I will set an intention for Richard to come through. I did get an R name, but it seemed more like something like Ramon, like a Spanish name. So I will let me see on that. Miss Main, are you still here? And again, I'm going to be over on facebook.com/read the tarot. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. I'm going to be on facebook.com/read the tarot after I eat dinner, and I will be opening that up for psychic mediumship tonight. There you are, Miss Main. Miss Main, why don't I give you a quick read before I cook as well? Because you've waited for months, even before I raised my prices. Now I have another channel called $10 Tarot, which my readings will be $10 over there. But over here, only Richard. Okay, so I'm wondering about Richard. What's that R name? Was there a J name? Karen, is there a girl with a J name? I kept wanting to say like Jeanette. Miss Main, why don't you type in a question? It's been so long since I've seen you. Did you? Did I ever find out if you got the job with your friend? So much. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Miss Main to know? What do you have from the Can Rod take care of you financially? Oh, let's find out. Thank you, Spirit. Can Rod take care of Miss Main financially? Can Rod take care of Miss Main financially? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, interesting. Can Rod take care of Miss Main financially? Can Rod take care of Miss Main financially? Thank you, Spirit. Can Rod take care of Miss Main financially? Can Rod take care of Miss Main financially? And right here, and the first two are going to represent your question. Oh, interesting. We have Four of Pentacles, though. Block change with the finances. So there is something going on with the finances, maybe a little stingy. But we also have the Emperor. So it does seem as if this is somebody who is very much controlling their money, but I'm not sure what this just represents the question. Doesn't really represent your answer. So let's look at this. Four of Wands. Okay, so the goal here is like some sort of union, family, maybe even like marriage. That's our Four of Wands, celebration, stability, joy, and happiness. Now our obstacle here is the Five of Swords. There's some sort of conflict and fighting. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? I'm not sure this actually represents a no, but there does seem to be some sort of conflict. Not sure if you two are in a relationship or if he has somebody that's also kind of making demands on his money. Okay, what is around you is Ten of Wands. So there's some burden, some feeling overextended, and Queen of Cups. Okay, so that is good. Let me see. Immediate action to taking care of you. Queen of Pentacles. This looks to me like if you win his heart, it would be a yes. Yeah, long term is King of Pentacles. So if you win his heart, that's a yes. If you win his heart, girl, this is a Queen and King of Pentacles right here. I've never pulled a King and Queen like this for you in a reading. Okay, overall approach, Four of Swords. Tread with caution and move slowly. Don't make demands on this one because he's still in some sort of healing. We have two fours here, the Four of Pentacles and Four of Swords. So that's like this energy is kind of not flowing right now. But if you win his heart, this looks like somebody who will try to give you the world. And our outcome is the Magician. Major Arcana outcome, the Magician. This is somebody who does know how to make things happen. Very nice. The Magician. So it's a yes, but a wait, if that makes sense. And Stephanie, I'm going to be ending the stream, so let me get you a message before I go. You don't want his heart. You just want the money. I don't know. King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody Emperor, so he's definitely like in charge and control. Um, doesn't seem like he's giving the money out that easily, if that makes sense. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? What do you want Stephanie to know? What do you want Stephanie to know? And again, I'm going to be over on facebook.com/read the tarot tonight for tarot and psychic readings. And Stephanie, I have the Empress. The lesson in the Empress is to nurture your creative gifts and talents. Share your gifts with the world and create all that you desire in your life. We have all that beautiful Egyptian symbolism. She kind of looks like a little bit, Stephanie. Oh, you want to see if he's being truthful? Oh, yeah, I think he's being truthful. You want to see if he really has money or if he's willing to take care of you? I think he is being truthful because that was Queen and King of Pentacles. I'm not sure what you're trying to see if he's being truthful about, but if you're asking if this guy really has some money, I think so. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. God bless you, and remember to read the tarot.